y'all, what's up folks? I am back, okay? I am back for a new show review, okay? This is Houston Beauty that comes on Saturday nights at the Iyanla Vanzant's Fix My Life. Call a thing, people, okay? Now, when I saw the previews for this show, I was like, oh hell yes, I have to watch this, okay? Especially because I grew up in a hair salon, which is sort of similar to a beauty school, so I'm all about this type of drama, okay? So let me just get right into my notes because I have Love and Hip Hop and Black Ink Crew to get out. It is a triple threat tonight. Let's get it the fuck in. Alright. So, Franklin Beauty School is run by Miss J and her family for the past 40 years. Okay, they got it in the roots. It's deeply rooted. It's 365 black. It's all of that, okay? Every month, they get new students, okay? Here they new students. Queensley, who is wearing pink when you're supposed to be wearing black. Popping lip gloss and got a badass weave, and I mean that in a good way, okay? She has got a nice ass weave, bitch. It is everything, okay? She's cute, okay? And she knows she's cute. She's bubbly, she's excited, she's loud, you know what I mean? She's got a lot of energy, and hater bitches don't like that, okay? So already as she's walking through the door, they got bitches like, does this bitch know she's supposed to be wearing black? Like, would this bitch think she's special? Like, somebody actually asked her, would you think you special or something? And it's like, bitch, you ain't got no home training. Like, who yells that to somebody? Like, you could be mad if she got on black after day number 1, okay? Calm the fuck down. They just was doing too much. I'm kind of on Queensley's side because I feel like I understand what it's like to be misunderstood because you have a bubbly personality. Now, in retrospect, she does do a tad bit too much, and sometimes you should just chill. But I do think that they hating on her just because she was fabulous. I thought she was fabulous. In the confessional, she was giving me Tamar tease, which was kind of like, bitch, do not talk about yourself in the third person. Stop that. But at the same time, I like Queensley. She's cute, okay? And I love me a dark-skinned pretty girl, and that's what it is. As she's in the room and noticing they got buku bitches that don't like her, she sees a familiar face. So she gets excited. Grace! Bitch! Grace! And then screaming Grace's name across the damn room. And Grace acting like she don't know her. She's like, damn, bitch, I just got here. Can you wait until I sign in? I'm not coming to speak to you until I sign in. And so Grace goes to sign in. She's like, damn, bitch, you loud. Like, what the fuck? And this automatically makes her not want to fuck with her. Now, I kind of think, I was like, man, come on, why you acting like a bitch? Like, yeah, she was being loud, but it's not like she wasn't happy to see you. And, you know, she's like, I don't want to hang with her because I don't want people to think that I'm like that with all that extra shit. I'm not that extra. And it's like, yes, you are. You may not have came in there with the wrong color on, but your face was beat too. Your weave was long too. You was, you know, throwing out jokes and trying to be you too. Now, let's be real, okay? It seemed like to me you did fit a little bit more into the crowd, but I mean, so what? Like, I don't care. I feel like they was being haters. Even the punks. It was like, why the punks being haters? Don't punks normally love a beautiful Judy unless they grew up in the hood with regular ass black girls and all the basic ass bitches is basic, you know, punks too. They basic bitches and basic punks and all them friends. Like, what the fuck is really hood? Okay, I couldn't, that one dude that kept getting mad about everything that Queensley said, I couldn't tell whether he had braids or dreads. I didn't know what was going on with that. Okay, whatever. But then Mia comes. And Mia is a transgendered woman, okay? And Mia looks good. I gotta give it to Mia. Mia is nice looking. Mia real name, well, dude name is Ryan, okay? And Miss J does not approve of his lifestyle, her lifestyle. So she constantly calls him Ryan, and she, you know, I keep saying him because I said Ryan, but I'm going to refer to Mia and as a girl using female pronouns, okay? Is it pronouns? Yes, it's pronouns. Don't fuck with me. I got the space for a second, okay? Because I feel like if you want to identify as a woman, you look like a fucking woman to me. I mean, I could have, you know, because the face was a little full, you know, like right up in here, and I know that that's what they be doing to try to look more like females to make their face look softer. They get like collagen and shit in their cheeks. That's what, you know, I feel like Jada Pinkett did to her face that made me want to slap the taste out of her mouth. So, yeah, whatever. But still cute. Contacts, nice lips, weave popping, could dress, nice little, you know, look like little nice booty implants. I don't know, maybe you, I don't know, look like implants to me. basically, okay, you well put together and I like you and you make sense, okay? First of all, she used to be an escort. Well, she still is an escort, but she had to scale back so she could come back to beauty school because she has already been to beauty school. So people already know the deal with Mia, okay? And that's why Mia and Miss J have this whole sordid history, right? Right, all right. So yeah, so it's time for lunch, all right? So all day people been giving, you know, Quincy the stank eye. And so they get to lunch and she's talking to one of the, another instructor that looks like a transgender woman. And, you know, she's saying how, the instructor is saying how, like, this is a group of people that's not going to be receptive to somebody that's, you know, say what they mean and mean what they say and just are very boisterous and have a bubbly personality. They may say the same things that you say or feel the same way that you feel, but because you're so out, you know, out front with it and just so out there with it, they don't like that. And trust me, I know what that's like. I had a whole bunch of people that didn't like me growing up because I was blunt and I was always honest with the things that I said and how I was, but that was me. And if you didn't like that, that was on you. I mean, you either fuck with me or you don't fuck with me. I'm not gonna change my personality because you can't deal with the truth, okay? Like, that's just not who I am. That's not who I'm ever gonna be. So I understand where she was coming from the very beginning, because it just seemed like they were just hating. Like, I'm sorry, it seemed like it was hating. So while she's talking to the you know, instructor, they got the little punk with the, you know, with the braid / dread standing over there sucking his teeth in this fake ass bitch. And it's like, how can you assume somebody's fake when you just met them and you haven't even had a real conversation with them? But because they're extra, they're fake. Some people are fucking extra. That's why they're on TV. Like, and y'all love these extra ass people when they're on TV, but you meet an extra ass person in real life, and now all of a sudden, this bitch, okay? Like, you hating, like you hater tease. You giving straight hater tease, dude, okay? And then the little munchkin, dark-skinned chick with the ponytail, like, and I'm mad at her because I thought she was a pretty little dark-skinned chick too. So I was mad at her because I was like, bitch, why is you acting stupid? Staring her down and all of that. You cute? Why are you hating? Like, why are you looking so damn hard? Like, what did she do to you? What did she say to you to make you so upset to be staring her down? So she was like, when the instructor said she was going inside, Quincy was like, let me go inside with you so I can have some type of, you know, security, because bitches look like they want to stab me in my back. So then the little munchkin girl, her name's Shamika. Shamika was like, why you had to say that? And she was like, look, it was just a joke. Don't take it so hard, okay? Don't say, oh, all right, yeah, don't take it so hard. I was just asking. And it's like, it's just unnecessary high school bullshit, which is why I don't have a lot of female friends, because I don't have time for those types of games. Like, I'm a happy person. I'm, you know, a very bubbly person. So I don't like negative bitches around me, because negative bitches, like, make me feel sticky, and I don't like it. Miss J gotta be walking around the school asking everybody what happened and being all nosy and shit. And I'm like, why you don't go do your hair? Why is it bumped but it's not combed? What's up with that, Miss J? I gotta be real about it, okay? Now, don't get me wrong. My mama has been a hairdresser for over 30 years, okay? So I have seen my mama not do her hair and do everybody else's hair, including my sister and my hair, and her hair still not be done. But I'd be damned if she was gonna be on fucking television with her hair looking like that. Stop acting like you ain't know the cameras was there, okay? Stop acting like that. That shit should have been bumped right every day. I don't care what nobody see. You ain't gotta be overdressed, but as long as your hair done, you plucking, okay? You can have on the t-shirt or sweats, but if your hair's done, it's plucking, okay? Y'all know what it is. Anyway, so the next day, Quincy goes to school trying to be chill, trying to be calm. She apologizes to Grace for coming on so strong, and she says that it was just a misunderstanding. She was excited about seeing somebody since the whole rest of the class was acting like they didn't want to fuck with her, giving her the stank eye. So they, you know, they make up. So then they start to do manicures, okay? And Grace starts going off about, yeah, I know you gotta sanitize people's hands because people be having eggs and chlamydia and herpes and lesions and all of this type of stuff. And the instructor was like, yes, but you can't get that through hand contact. And the little gay dude, Neil, okay, who is just like a sparkling braces filled, I don't know, like he's like 17 and gay in the 90s. It's too much, okay? It's way, way too much. The hair hurts my head. Like this, you know, but whatever. All right, Neil, I fucks with it. It's whatever. It's not that I dislike you. It's just that your hair is wrong. Your hair is wrong. Anyway, your hair is wrong. Anyway, so that's how I feel. So he gets offended because he feels like Grace wouldn't have never have said those things had, you know, a gay man not been sitting right there. And so he kind of felt some type of way about it. And when his hands were shaking, because I guess he was upset, they was like, damn, Neil, why your hands shaking like that? And he was like, oh, don't worry about it, bitch. And it was like, oh, all right, well, it's not that deep, but whatever, it's not that deep. So Miss J and her family decided to assign commercials to different groups, and whoever wins gets their commercial put on television, and they get put on the website. So everybody got somebody in their group that they don't like. Grace keeps going to the group with Queasley, talking about she got put in the wrong group. So the people in her group, including Neil and Mia and this other chick, are sitting up there like, bitch, you can stay over there the next time you go over there, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. You can stay over there next time you go over there. And I was like, you better take control, Mia. You better take control, bitch. Another girl group, they ended up saying they wasn't even going to do it together because the captain is shooting down everybody's ideas, but then she don't have no ideas of her own. And one of the little chicks, Brittany, was like, bitch, you ain't got no ideas of your own, but you steady want to shoot down somebody else's ideas. And nobody got time to be babysitting your ass because you don't know how to, you know, get control of your emotions and speak from your minds, okay? You don't know how to put together your ideas into a word formulation, bitch. It's not my problem, okay? It's not my issue. And the girl felt some type of way and said that Brittany had a stank ass attitude, and she walked the fuck off and said y'all might as well say that she not in the commercial. And I'm like, so you not gonna do something like that over that? Like, wow, you didn't want to do it from the beginning. Girl, like, you had already told yourself you lost before they had even told you anything. Girl, get your life. Mia says everybody got problems. Shit, I still got to use the men's bathroom, bitch. And I was like, oh. Jay calls Mia to her office to talk, and she only keeps referring to Mia as him and calling her Ryan. She tells Miss J that she is doing less and less of the escorting and, you know, to come back to school. And she's crying and getting emotional because she worried about her bills. Will you pay me on my bills? Baby, we can chill. I don't think you do. So you and me are through. Thou shalt pay bills. Y'all, that was the shit. That writings on the wall. Oh, 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 oh. The day you pissed me off, I told Mike to pick me up. I told him you was bugging and I don't like the buzz. Y'all remember that shit? That was a song. I'm sorry, I had to go off into song. If you don't know that that's what I do in these videos, I go off into randomness of songs. Yes, I do. It's entertainment. Live it, love it. Okay. Mia says that she is going by faith to know that everything is gonna be all right, and she gonna get it together, and she gonna get her license, and she is gonna arise above this occasion. And she knows that Miss J does not agree with her lifestyle, and she really can't say nothing about that because everybody has a right to feel how they feel, but she has a right to live how she wants to live, and you know, that's what it is. So Mia's group with Grace, I forgot the other chick name. She seemed nice. She seemed like she was a nice little chick. And Neil, they meet up at Neil's job. And he works at a sex shop. And Grace is walking around the store playing with all of the dildos and vibrators, but steady talking about, I'm a Christian. Why am I here? And it's like, you're a single mom. If you're married, if you were married, I'd be really surprised if we want to go on the whole I'm a Christian thing. Like, point blank period. Point blank period. I'm just saying, I can't stand when people be sitting up there being like, you know, total jackasses about the minimalist of things. Like, Christians fuck too. I don't know if you know, but that's how they keep, you know, having Christians. Christians have more Christians by fucking. And sometimes the fucking, you know, needs kink. Sometimes it needs kink. They discuss their commercial, they're brainstorming, they have a good session, they figure some things out, they get their ideas together, and then they start to talk about their issues. And Neil is like, look, I don't even want to get on that, okay? I don't even want to get on that. And, you know, they was like, what's the problem? And he was like telling them how he took all of those AIDS and lesions comments personally because he felt like she would have never brought that up had a gay man not been sitting there. And you know, because Mia is head of the group and Mia also is Ryan and understands what the situation is, says that I understand and I'm sorry that you felt like that, and I really wish that Grace could put herself in your shoes. I mean, but at the end of the day, you know what I mean, I understand. And Grace was getting mad and looking at Mia like, bitch, how could you agree with him? And he was like, what, bitch, what? I know how you feel. I wasn't always able to pass for a woman, and sometimes I still get clocked for a man. I can't even use the fucking bathroom and all of this type of shit. If I go to jail, I'm getting raped. And you gonna sit up in here and look at me like I'm stupid, motherfucker. Okay, I'm not stupid. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I understand how he feels, and you should be a grown woman and apologize because he took it wrong, regardless of whether you was meaning it towards him or not. As a grown ass woman, we're working in this group, we're trying to get past this shit. Just apologize and get over the shit. Now, I totally agree. I agree. So when they get to school to do the commercial, Mia makes Neil and Grace work together. Queensley doesn't want the little munchkin Shamika to be the model in her video because she came for her on the first day, okay? And then Queensley asks Corey. Corey is this little light-skinned, big-eyed, freckled punk. And at first I was like, oh, okay, I like him. But then, like, he started acting like too much fish in one tuna can, okay? It was too much fish in a tuna can right now at this moment. She asked him where they're supposed to be shooting it, and he was like, I don't know. Where are we supposed to be shooting it? And she was like, well, you the damn captain. And he was like, well, there you go with that captain shit. And it's like, nigga, you the one that's been bucked up and about to pass out and shit because you the captain. And somebody make you accountable as the captain, and now you want to get all in your feelings. You was just acting like a bitch because you ain't like her from the beginning either. Okay, let's be real. This whole little fight that they having right now is only because they didn't like her. For real. Now, when he brings up the idea to shoot the shit behind the school, in the dirt, in the woods, and all of that, and Queensley is like, no, I don't want my client getting her red bottoms messed up. I don't want her to fall, hurt herself out there, back there in the woods, in the grass. No, we need to come up with another idea. I don't want to do that. She's my client in real life. I don't want that to happen. And they're getting upset about it, and everybody, you know, got something to say. Even the little dude with the dread/braids had something to say, and I'm like, they're not even in your group. What the fuck does this have to do with anything? Like, mind your business. And Corey is over there talking about, if you weren't being Queensley and all of this shit, then maybe we could talk and da-da-da. And it's like, no, you being a hater ass punk right now. And she was, I mean, I just didn't see nothing wrong with them trying to find another place to do it. Like, I really didn't. And I felt like the way they went at her, it was like automatically on some fuck shit. Gonna tell her, well, that bitch don't need to wear them colored ass shoes. Tell her keep them colored ass shoes at home. And it's like, so you mad because, you know, she basically shining on y'all right quick. I'ma just call it how I see it. I wouldn't like for a bitch to be throwing all her materialistic bullshit in my face either, but I still feel like the way they coming at her is all in some, I already don't like you, bitch, like, don't even talk to me type thing. So they go back and forth, and then the little Shamika girl decides she wants to say something, and she was like, I'm not talking to you. And and Queensley walks off, and she starts to follow her, and Mia get in between them, and Queensley's just like, you can say whatever you want to, you can come over here, but you better not touch me. You better not touch me. She was like, don't nobody touch me, don't nobody hold me back, this bitch better not touch me. And she was like, and I'm not a fighter, but I'm not about to let nobody play me like that. If you gonna run up, you get done up. And that's how it is. So Corey drags the girl outside. Miss J comes in talking about, I want quiet. Let everybody cool down. I want quiet. And Mia is, you know, trying to console Queensley. And Queensley is like, I shouldn't have to dumb myself down to get along with your school and the ratchet piece of shit ass people that go to your school. Like, she going in, she calling them classes and egregious. And she just going off about how, you know, they ain't got no manners and shit like that. So she's upset. They all go to the bathroom. Grace, Mia, and Queensley. And Miss J and Mia get into it because Mia is like, you know, it's not always about being quiet. Sometimes that's not the, you know, the solve of the problem. And Miss J gets in her face and it's like, I know what solved the problem in my school. And Mia was like, and that's right, let me get my cigarettes so I can get out your school. So the two girls are in the bathroom, and Mia can't go in the bathroom because Miss J will not let her go in the bathroom. And she was like, I ain't worrying about no pussy, I want my cigarettes. Okay, I want my cigarettes. And she like, no, tell him to come out here and get my cigarette. No, tell him to bring my cigarettes out here right now. Bring my cigarettes out here right now. And you know, Mia tripping out. Miss J like, yeah, get this boy his cigarettes so he can go ahead on about his business. And he was like, you ain't want to come back in the first place. And she was like, I did want to come back, but I didn't want to come back to this negative environment. Okay, because it's always the same ghetto ass shit. And you know, she's going off, she gets her cigarettes and she leaves, and they're outside talking, and her and Queensley become BFFs forever after this. And she just basically says that being quiet doesn't always handle the problem, and maybe God keeps putting you in the same situation, Miss J, because you keep handling the situation the wrong goddamn way. I would have brought these two ladies in here and been like, what's the problem with you two ladies? Try to come to an agreement and try to fix the shit. Don't just tell everybody to shut the fuck up. That's not gonna solve anything. So that's how Mia felt. And Miss J is feeling like, you know, why they can't ever act right. She in her office crying. Why they can't ever act right. All the things that we do for them, and they can't ever act right. This commercial thing was supposed to be fun, and it's turned into a total fucking catastrophe because they can't keep it together. So y'all, that was the first episode of the first season of Houston Beauty. Y'all, I am too excited for the rest of this season. This shit looks good. I will be reviewing it from now on. It comes on Saturday nights on OWN after Tionna Van Zandt show, which I think is maybe either 8 or 9 o'clock. So you guys check your local listings and, you know, get online, do all of that. I do not know where you can find the episode online. Check own.com or whatever. You know, just Google it. It might come up on some hip-hop, you know, site because it is a black show. But anyway, you guys, that's all I have for you. I have to go get ready for Love and Hip Hop. So like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching. And I'll see you in my next video. Peace.